I want to talk to you about Revv software, and the question is this tool worth it this year or not? Let's have a conversation about that. So, here is a glance into this platform. So, when you think about Revv, I want you to think about a robust document automation and e-signature software designed to help businesses in creating, sharing, and managing professional documents. What we love about Revv is that Revv actually is a legal Zoom company, so you already have a behemoth when it comes to startup organization in general. So LegalZoom is a pretty well-known company. So having the backing of such let's say an established business really lends an extra layer of depth and breadth to Revv in our view. And we love the fact that Revv software provides templates, collaboration tools, approval workflows, and electronic signatures. So that's really good in terms of helping you from a scalability point of view. And Revv aims to streamline document processes, boost productivity, and maintain legal compliance. And we think that Revv is suitable for all business types, simplifying the contract lifecycle and other document-related procedures. So the cool thing about Revv is that they're constantly sort of updating the platform, okay? Think of Revv as a robust document automation and electronic signature software. And you are able to create professional documents like proposals, contracts, and quotes really fast, really fast. And Revv actually has a constellation of customizable templates based on our last count. You have more than 1,200 customizable templates. You have collaborative editing tools. You have real-time editing tools, but also real-time tracking tools, and also e-signature capabilities. So that's really good in terms of having an all-in-one holistic, let's say, solution, okay? And Revv's machine learning technology also allows businesses to derive insights from documents for data-driven decisions. So again, we are speaking here about scalability, the ability to actually delve into a large amount of data and really come up with something very strong real fast. And also Revv integrates with popular business tools such as CRM and payment gateways. And we think this tool is suitable for freelancers, from freelancers to large corporations. And but the focus I want you to remember here is that Revv actually is on automating document management processes. That's really important to think about that. So let's talk about the pros and cons. When we think about Revv, what kind of pros and cons can you contemplate? First of all, the pluses. So you have a comprehensive platform. So I already told you that in terms of an all-in-one solution, that's really great. You have a user-friendly interface. You have an efficient customer support. So that's really good. You have a tool that simplifies document creation. And you also have an eco-friendly software tool. And that's really good. Let me break it down for you. So when we talk about comprehensive platform, Revv is a comprehensive platform that merges CPQ, contract management, and deal desk, eliminating the need for several tools. So that goes back to what I said earlier, right? They're all-in-one solution. And this makes it a one-stop solution for various business needs. And the user-friendly interface is great also. The UX and UI are fantastic. And Revv is easy to navigate and use, making it, in our view, a preferred choice for many users, regardless of their level of tech sophistication. And also you have efficient customer support. So Revv's customer support is highly efficient and quick to respond. This ensures that any issues or queries are resolved promptly. You also have a tool that simplifies document creation. So Revv simplifies the process, the actual process of creating and managing documents. It really standardizes and simplifies the quote and document creation processes, making it a lot easier for businesses to manage their paperwork. So that's what we love a lot. And we also love the eco-friendliness aspect of Revv. In other words, it's quick, user-friendly, and helps you enhance productivity. So making it an ideal choice for businesses looking to improve their efficiency. So that's really fantastic. So that's for the pros. What about the cons? What about the minuses? When you think about Revv, you have limited options on the individual plane. You have missing features. You also have a SFTC integration that needs improvement in our view. You have a brief free trial period, and you have lack of one-click video tutorials. So when I talk about limited options on the individual plane could benefit, in our view, from more options to cater to the diverse needs of individual users. Missing features that, despite being a comprehensive solution, Revv is missing some features that could enhance its functionality and user experience. You also have the fact that Revv has done a good job syncing opportunities from SFDC to Revv, but syncing back to SFDC requires more custom work, indicating a need for improvement in this area. And you also have to think about the fact that the free trial period offered by Revv is considered too short by some users who believe a longer trial period will be more beneficial so they can actually test the products. Let me go a little more granular when we talk about the features here. So when you think we're still having a conversation about Revv software, okay? So the main features you can really expect through Revv include that you have a free plan in terms of starting price, you have document creation, you have collaboration tools, you have template library, you also have electronic signatures, you have automation capabilities. So in terms of, let's say automation, in terms of efficiency, in terms of optimization, Revv has got you covered. That's for sure. Okay. Now let me go a little more deep. I want to go more granular here. So within Revv, you have the ability to actually, for instance, have donor management. That's really good. You have one-click donations, for instance. You have forms. You have petitions. You have surveys, for instance. So that really tells you a lot about the variety of use cases that you can actually have Revv for. You have surveys. You have mobile optimized giving. You have upselling. You have text to donate. You have custom interface branding, agency tools, reporting, and integrations. So you can see that Revv actually is constantly upgrading its platform. So that's what we love a lot. And the cool thing is that it doesn't matter whether it doesn't matter the geography you are actually using Revv from. Okay, Revv is actually not only compatible with the US, but also for international markets. So if you are in Germany, or you are in Australia, you are in Nigeria, you are in South Africa, you are in Brazil, Revv can actually can really sync with your local realities. So that's what we love a lot. And in this economy, in a post-COVID environment, having the ability to actually sync with local realities in terms of document management, in terms of response automation, is really a good thing that we love. It's a refreshing development. So we love that a lot. So Revv has done a good job, especially when it comes to syncing its platform to all kinds of initiatives, including philanthropic initiatives. So what's the value added here? So when we think about Revv, what kind of value added should you be thinking about? Well, we love the fact that you have the ability to have convenient donations. You have boosted marketing campaigns. You have mobile optimized giving, among others. But let me first go a little more in detail here. So when I talk about convenient donations, of course, Revv is not primarily for philanthropic purposes, but it can be used for it. It can be used for nonprofit sort of management processes. And most donation processes take more than a minute to complete, leading to a loss of a number of potential supporters. So to mitigate that, Revv actually offers a one-click donation feature, and this enables interested individuals to give to a cause with one click. And with this, you can look forward to a higher rate of conversions. So if you are a nonprofit and you want to really you pay attention to certain metrics, you want to really have the conversion rate optimization. You want to take care of it very, very seriously. You also have boosted marketing campaigns. This is another important area to think about. So Revv has multiple marketing tools in the shape of petitions, surveys, and forms. And this allow you to gather data about your target audiences and use them to pre-fill donation pages. And in this manner, you can simplify the donation process and save your donors time. And that's what you want anyway. You want them to actually help you there. And you also have mobile optimized giving. So the cool thing is a large number of people prefer to give via their mobile devices. So Revv helps you take advantage of this by optimizing your donation pages for smaller screens. On top of that, and this is a biggie, you basically, your mobile adaptable pages are embedded with mobile payments payment option like Google Pay and Apple Pay to accelerate the procedure. So when you think about Revv, think about not only a bid proposal solution, but you have a tool, an all-in-one tool that has many products, many solutions. So not just for business-related purposes, but also for non-profit initiatives. So that's really cool. So you also have upselling opportunities. So this is kind of cool. So if you are engaged in a contract, in an important contract, you have the opportunity to actually increase your lead and deal management through upselling opportunity. That's really good. So you can do this by upselling your proposals, merchandise, and additional pledges with Revv, and you can actually gain potential you can potentially gain more customers or even more revenue. It really depends on how you set up your strategy. Okay, and you also have agency tools. So Revv is actually designed for the use of agencies that manages all kinds of contracts, all kinds of profit and non-profit campaigns. So that's kind of cool. So you're able to actually increase your strategy over time. So what we love about Revv, and I want to insist on that, is the fact that Revv actually adapts to your situation, adapts to your niche, adapts to your geography. I said a little earlier that it doesn't matter if you are in New York or you are in Canberra, Australia, or you are in Abuja, Nigeria, or you are in Brasilia, Brazil, and you have the ability to use Revv based on your projects, right? But it's very important to actually familiarize your team members with Revv in the first place, because remember, when we think about Revv is nothing more than a compilation of templates, right? Compilation of templates for a startup, template for corporate and commercial, template for digital marketing, templates for agency, templates for web services, templates for human resources recruitment, templates for software. So you have all kinds of proposal. It really depends on what you want. So, but your team has to be like they have to familiarize themselves with Revv. Otherwise, they're just wasting their time, and you are wasting yours as well, right? You as a business leader, right? It's all about making sure that if you want to scale real fast, you have to train at least at the beginning. So let's talk about the cost here. When we think about Revv is not actually doesn't function on a subscription model, right? They sell templates, so you have to actually so for the pricing, you have to contact Revv, and based on what you want, basically they will give you a price, and or you have to choose a certain templates based on what you want. Okay, and so there's no free plan. By the way, there's no free plan. But in terms of if you're looking for the main features, depending on the pricing that you want to the pricing that you want, you have to think about main features such as document creation, collaboration tools, template library. So that's really important. And if for any reason Revv is not the player that you want, you can actually go for other players. You have Dropbox. That's really good. You also have DocuSign. You have Adobe Sign, among others. So let's quickly talk about those three players here, those three rivals. So when you think about Dropbox Sign, actually you have a tool that costs you about $19 per month. You have you have the ability to sign on any device. You can customize your usage. You can manage your signatures simply, and you have a tool that's very user friendly. You have a remote signature collection. You have a simplified process. You also have so those are the pros. Now, the only thing we don't like with Dropbox Sign is that you have limited integration capabilities, inability to modify sent documents, and you also have occasional glitches. What about DocuSign? DocuSign, you have a tool that costs you about $10 per month, and you have advanced process workflow automation. So that's really good in terms of streamlining your operation. You have document capture also. And you also have ease of use, fantastic, compatibility, and security and authentication, fantastic. But on the flip side, with DocuSign, you have a high cost, a steep learning curve, and you also have some cases of email delivery issues. And you also have Adobe Sign. This is another player that Revv is fighting with in this market. And the pricing actually depends on the template that you want, because Adobe is a larger sort of player. But we love the fact that with Adobe you have automated workflows, you have mobile friendly convenience, so that's really cool in terms of scalability. We love that. You have a easy e-signature, and you also have signature reuse. You have ease of use, that's for sure, and you have a tool, if not a platform or even a company, that is trusted and reliable, right? So that's really cool. And on the flip side, with Adobe, you have the high cost, that's for sure, and you have difficulty with advanced features, and there are occasional stories of customer service not being appropriate, not being reliable, not being quick, not being you have all kinds of complaints, if you will. Okay, so that's something to really keep in mind if you were to go with some of those players. So, is the tool worth it? What should you be thinking about? Well, basically, Rev is actually great for individuals. I mean, Rev has all kinds of use cases. Okay, is this worth it? Yeah, of course. And Rev is really worth it. And the fact that it's actually part of a larger organization, LegalZoom, it really is great. And so Rev is actually best for freelancers, sales teams, nonprofit organizations, startups, and car rental users. For freelancers, for example, if you are someone who needs to create various documents for different client projects, you will love Rev. And we also think that Rev is great for sales teams, so groups that require a comprehensive platform that merges CPQ, contract management, and deal desk, eliminating actually the need for several tools, will find Rev pretty interesting too. And Rev, we think, is also great for nonprofit organizations. So if you are an entity that needs a platform to handle donations effectively, you will love Rev in that sense. You also, if you are a startup, also you will love Rev. So new businesses that need to create business plans and one pages quickly and easily using templates. And also car rental users, so customers who require a reliable car rental service for short-term or even long-term use. So that's really good. So overall, what we love about Rev is that aside from its built-in tools, Rev has more than 1,000 tools. Among them, you have MailChimp and Google. And you can leverage these connections by embedding donation links or inputting donation instructions or even RFP instructions. So that's really fantastic, especially from a scalability point of view. So in closing, in today's conversation, I gave you a Revv software review. I gave you I gave you a glance into the software, the pros and cons, the features, the value added, the cost, the rivals, and whether or not the tool was worth it. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'll see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.